Oh hey, I didn't see you there. You're probably wondering, why are you wearing glasses? Why are you chewing gum? Well, much like the Tree of Life, I won't answer any questions that you have because I'm kind of a dick. Let's be professional now, shall we? You've all been wondering, where is your review for the Tree of Life? This is a rather unprofessional review. You're going to be hearing airplanes passing by. There is no green screen. In fact, you are currently in my room. I'm just here to share my life. That's not true. I'm here to share my thoughts on the Tree of Life. Wow, what a movie to talk about. It is very, very unique. It is from director Terrence Malick. It is about everything, but at the same time it is about nothing. And what are my thoughts on it? Well, I'll tell you this. I don't like it. I really don't. I could never sit through it again. I've seen it once, and from the one time I've seen it, I can say several things about it. So, well, here goes nothing. No cuts, nothing. So, you're going to be hearing me ramble for quite a bit. I'll make some jokes that aren't really funny. I'm not going to edit any of this. I'm really just going to put this up for the sake of putting it up. You know? You know what I mean? Alright, let's start it. No cuts, no cuts, no cuts. I guess I can start off by saying what I really don't like about Tree of Life is how unorganized it is. It lacks structure, and when I normally would admire a movie for going the extra mile, choosing to do something different, for Tree of Life it really didn't really seem to work. I know it's Terrence Malick's, vision per se, and I guess in his own mind he's created his own little kind of masterpiece, and to several other people it will be considered a masterpiece for them as well. For me, all I saw was Terrence Malick's screensaver for about an hour, and then Brad Pitt trying to raise a family, and dinosaurs, and people walking on a beach. There are several different interpretations to be drawn from this film, one of which I picked up on was the character of Sean Penn and his loss of innocence as he's living through life. And that's why you see at the end he's on the beach, and you see him looking at his past self, seeing what he's become. And I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't think, however, that this movie should have had to drag on for about 2.5 hours, with pretty much nothing going on in between. My friend told me that what he saw was Terrence Malick pretty much just trying to say, there is reason, there's meaning behind everything. And I see how he could get that interpretation. While there can be several interpretations to be drawn from this film, maybe that is why he came up with that conclusion. Because, that's my door creaking. There are points where, you'll get several shots of pretty much shit where you'll be like, what was that for? There's a scene where a kid throws, a dress into a river. What does that mean? This scene with the dinosaurs stomping on each other's head, well, about to, and walking away. Oh, wow. There are scenes where Jessica Chastain is wondering, how meaningful is her life? Actually, is she so insignificant compared to everything else in our universe? And, the answer is right. Yes, you are. But I think there are too many questions coming out of Tree of Life to a point where you'll become annoyed. You'll be annoyed with yourself, annoyed with the film, and I don't think you will have enjoyed yourself. People are praising this movie for the fact that Terrence Malick was able to pretty much recreate childhood. He's able to put that on screen. I admire what he did. I think that takes a tremendous amount of hard work. I haven't seen any film do it as well as Tree of Life had. But I don't think that really makes for a good movie. And I think the real problem with Tree of Life is that it's not a movie. If anything, it's a student who's in film school, just making an art project. Well, thinking that he's made art. I don't know what he's made. To some people, it can be seen as, a masterpiece, as I already said. To Terrence Malick even. I bet if I went up to Terrence Malick today and I said, hey, your movie was kind of boring, he'll be like, I know. And he made what he wanted to make. I saw what I didn't want to see, and that was something very boring. I like to be entertained, that's what I go to the movies for. I go to the movies to escape. And I admire that, once again, that this film was able to bring me into a time that I was not familiar with. It took me into the 50s. It was a very nice period piece, if you could say that. And then it tries to mix elements of 2001: A Space Odyssey, which is where I became confused. It could have easily just been a film about Brad Pitt and his family, but, you know, Terrence Malick chose to kind of like fuck our minds up and make it as weird as he could and as challenging, if you will. It's strange, The Tree of Life. I'm not going to give it a star rating because, you know, the dislikes will just begin to pour in. I guess that's it. I mean, you guys wanted to know my thoughts, so I felt like this would be the best way to express them. I'm in my underwear, wearing this t-shirt, which I slept in, wearing glasses without prescription. That's me. And that's life. The Tree of Life. Ho ho, see what I did there? Don't call me an idiot, because I'm not an idiot. I simply did not enjoy this film. I'm sure you can find several other people who did not enjoy it either. If you're saying that you completely understood The Tree of Life, I don't know what you took before you went to go see the movie. I don't know if you take ecstasy or something like that. I don't know, maybe that cleared your mind up. But when I saw Tree of Life, I had a cup of coffee. That's about it. And I went in, I saw it, I left, I was like, what? And my thoughts are still what? I had nothing else to say. I can keep rambling if you want me to, but I don't think I will, because I don't want to waste your time. It's a movie, except it's not. It's Tree of Life, and, you know, that's how I describe it. Whatever I said